Alright, so as you can see, ClassDojo is pretty easy. It's user-friendly, and I love all of the features that the website as well as the app have to offer to all of its users. So what I'm going to do now is basically just show you the different tabs and some of the features under each tab once you log in into your Dojo account. So once you log in, click on your class, and here along the top, once you click on it, you are going to have a series of tabs here. Now, under each, there are different features or additional things that you can do. The first one is Classroom. Once you click on that, that will basically bring you to your class. Now, here at the bottom, you have the option of adding another student. Let's say that you get another student in the middle of October, January, whatever. You go ahead and just click on the plus sign, type in their name, and then they will have an emoji, or not an emoji, but avatar. Then the second tab is the portfolios. Now, for this feature, you have to register, and as of right now, there's a waiting list. Portfolios, as far as I know, is very similar to what Seesaw offers already. In here, you're able to record any videos and file them under the student's name. Photographs, any work, student work, samples like writing, STEM projects, anything like that, you can go ahead and just record, take photographs, or file them under their name, and then their parents will be able to go ahead and watch this at home, or even family from far away. They can access their work by logging into their portfolio. Now, as of right now, again, there is a waiting list, but feel free to go ahead and enter your name, and then if approved, then you'll be able to use that feature. Stories are basically like a diary, okay? So in here, you have the option of adding photographs, file, or adding a card. Now, let's say that you take a picture of your class during guided reading or guided math, or maybe playing outside during recess. You can go ahead and add that from your phone if you download the app to your phone, or you can go ahead and transfer that photograph onto your laptop and then transfer or upload the photograph from your laptop onto the storage board. You can also upload a file, and you can go ahead and send that to your parents. And that means that all of your parents, all 20, 25 parents, will receive that photograph. If you want to go ahead and send one to a specific parent, then what you need to do is you need to go ahead and click on that parent, on that student, so that one parent can receive that photograph, video, or file. Please make sure that you click on the student that you want to go ahead and send it to. If you want to send it to the whole class, make sure you click on class stories. Very important, especially if you're sending something private or something that has to do with behavior, a photograph, a video. Make sure you go ahead and click on the right student, or on class if you're sending it to the whole class. Same thing with messages. Messages is very, very important that you go ahead and make sure that you click on the right student if you're sending a message. Now, you can go ahead and send messages to the whole class as a whole, and those will be like reminders, field trip reminders, field day, don't forget this, don't forget that, and basically that will be all parents. So what you do is you basically just type in your message and then send it to the parents, okay? Now, I don't have the option of typing anything yet because no parents have been invited or have downloaded the app. But once they start accepting my invitation or downloading the app and entering their code, then I'll be able to send in messages to those parents. Now, if I want to send in a message to a specific parent, I'll go ahead and click on that one parent, and then here at the bottom, I'll be able to type in my message. Actually, let me see if I can go ahead and bring one of my previous classes so you can see. Here it is. All right, so, here, stories. Okay. Now, stories, what I did last year, I basically sent photographs and videos to my whole class of things that we did, field trips that we took, accomplishments that they reached, so on and so forth, photographs. So this, you can send videos, so on. So these pictures were sent to the whole class. Okay, I did not send any pictures to specific students. Now with the messages, that was something different. With messages, I made sure that the whole class was marked if I wanted to send a message to the whole class. If I wanted to send a message to just one student, then I would click on that one student so that message is private, okay? Otherwise, I will send it to the whole class. So make sure that you are careful and don't make any mistakes. You don't want to send a private message to the whole class when you meant to send it to just one parent. Here at the top, you also have settings. If you click on Edit Class, that will give you the option of editing the name of your class, your students, adding more students, printing a QR code poster so they can go ahead and record their work, parents if you want to go ahead and invite parents, and skills. Skills is the one tab that you are going to use the most. This is where you can go ahead and edit, add skills, add things that you want to give points for, or if you want to take points away from the students. Okay, so on the positive side, you can go ahead and list all of the things that you can possibly think of that you will be giving your students points for. For example, last year I gave my students points for being a reader, completing the reading log, turning in the reading log, completing their homework, being my top 3 first in math, being a problem solver, working hard, being on task, whatever you can think of that you will be giving your students points for, those will be on the positive side. Now, you can go ahead and give them different quantity of points. As you can see here, for turning in the reading log, I gave them a point. Completing the reading log, they receive 3 points, and then for being a reader, 2 points. So what you do here at the bottom is you click on Add Skill. You name that skill whatever you want it to be. Let's say that you want to give them points for walking on green. Or walking quietly. Okay, and here you're given the option of given 3 points if they're walking quietly down the hall or down to the cafeteria, down to the learning commons, whatever. Or maybe you just want to give them 1 point if they're doing so. You can also change the icon to kind of match what the action is. So you might want to give them like a little dinosaur walking, and then click Save. And that will add that skill to your options. Now, on needs work, again, you can go ahead and just think of whatever activities you will be taking points away from your students. For example, last year in completed homework, something we don't have to worry about this year, but missing assessments, interrupting class, incomplete reading log, disrespectful to peers, no name on homework, didn't do that in their homework. So these are just different actions or different things that you can take away points from. And same thing, you basically just come up with a name for the action, how many points you want to take away, and then you try to match the action with the image to kind of visually help you find that action whenever you're given or taking points away. All right, so that's basically everything under settings that you'll be using along with the different tabs here at the top. I hope that helped.